Figure TV. Peace alert, peace alert, peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community, man. Well, what do we have here? The Boule Greek freak dictator who think his reign will last forever. If forever is sooner than you think, then yeah, it will last forever. Has been hit with a criminal complaint. I mean, y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That mean hit the like button. You in the House of Revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform. Y'all the big game hunter. You see, big game hunting, we big game hunting. This is not for play revolutionaries. Daddy Jonhson, you in Big Game Hunting Part 1. You should have never in your life say only crooks and criminals complain about police brutality. That's why I'm like a vicious pit bull on your ass and won't let go. People around you saying, why did you apologize to that man? Actually, for the apology a long time ago. Him and this little bro the only ones who stay on you. And all of this misery that you suffering from, brother, is because once me and little bro, King and Pooh, put that chink in your armor, everybody's knew the emperor had no clothes. Now this criminal complaint that's been filed with the district attorney, Jack Rody. What's up, Jack? Can I call you Jack? The district attorney. We first name basis. Jack has the criminal complaint now. Oh my God. He has they're looking into a lot of crimes that was allegedly, I heard you been wanting to sue me. Looking into a lot of crimes that allegedly been committed on your watch. Mayor Jonhson, Boule Jonhson. Can you sue me for calling you a Boule Greek freak, bootlicking, bug dancing house nigga? Huh? A lot of crimes, man. You know, I think one of the big crimes you committed was when you put that dignitary unit together. You remember that? You hired a unit of specially trained, especially equipped police officers to protect you. First time in Texas City history a mayor has needed a dignity unit. And Matt Dawg, you know your boss, the one shoes you shining and been shining, you house nigga. You probably had to do some other things to get that job too, but I don't want to hit you below the belt. Matt Dawg, the Dawg family had their own bank. Oh, they wasn't play. You trying to finesse, they were big finesses and made it big. They had their own bank. People were multi-millionaires and never had a dignity protection unit of police to surround them and be. What the hell do you think you need these officers? Well, a police officer told me and little bro that we definitely need to look into that. Cause that's where the big lawsuit probably gonna really cripple the city. Because what I'm hearing is, and I already put this out there, so you know this. I asked you about this too. Did I call you actually? You had the nerve to tell police officers you need a special dignitary unit you created. No, it's not you gonna protect me. Well, you the only one that been protected. To protect you from me and little bro. Ain't that something? Peaceful community activists. You have been wasting taxpayers' hard-earned money. So your image could look real good. People, all them officers around him. Dedrick finally made it. I know he did. He making it to the big leagues now of crime. So says the Houston celebrity private investigator Wayne Delafino. See, y'all can read that yourself. But what he's filed on you for, Dedrick, is he says Chapter 552 of the Texas Government Code, known as the Public Information Act. You been trying to stop the people from, not just, you tried to do this from little bro, and Pooh the Great, and he finna hit you with a lawsuit too, because what you done is illegal. But Phil is showing everybody how we filing freedom of information. That's how we be getting the body cams. We going in on you. We want it. You trying to deny us legal information. But you not only done that to Pooh, the legendary community activist and the real bookworm, the best author, the best writer I ever known in my life. You been denying Wayne Delafino and other media conglomerates information that they wanted. Freedom of information about what's going on in Texas City and about a lot of alleged crimes. This ain't no joke. Boy, the district attorney, they looking into you. They been looking into you. Wayne dropped several videos on that I done already displayed about all kind of alleged crimes. You got several people work for you. They being investigated. See, you didn't bring this lawless behavior. No. You have poured gasoline on the fire. You really went berserk. What? Let's see what they say. You can't let them people do nothing. I was sitting down yesterday with a legendary human rights, a civil rights icon and activist, and he agreed with me that you gotta go, but with that we need to try to, cause they worked hard to have black people in power, and a house nigga like you is ruining it. See, they didn't agree with my tactics, R. tactics. They didn't agree, but we agree on this. You gotta go, and nobody like you ever need to be able to sit in that seat no more. House niggas who never stood up straight. You finally get a job and you got the audacity to be as corrupt as Whitey and think you gonna get away with it, but then continue their harmful policies in our goddamn community. You are a crook, a backstabber. You know, and let me tell you something. You put that dignitary unit together because you know. And people tell like, oh man, you getting into a Y. Nah, he not getting into a YG. No, he not. He would have never done that. He ain't that. He getting into it with King Yahshua, human rights warrior, community activist, legendary revolutionary, the Yamin revolution. Bitch, I'm 10 feet tall. I won't harm this sucker for truth. I won't bring no physical bodily harm to this clown finessing the city out that money. You, and then people looking at that resume, and then the people in the street tell y'all, no, this, he the real deal, but I changed my ways. I'm not gonna play with you. You gonna get brought down legitimately. I'm not leaving you no wiggle room, buster. Yes, I could easily apply that other pressure. I don't do that no more. You finessed the police department out of cash, and they know you did. Telling them, no, but look at the history. Look at all the us. Come on, man. Look what I'm saying. That you a blackface. That you definitely blackface because you was playing also shoe shop. But you a bug dancing Greek freak. You the Boule. You ain't never done nothing for our people. People like my pops, them, they was working hard to get some black people in power. They went through real racism at that city, police officers, and you get in the spot. You get the wrong nigga, because you the one said only crooks and criminals complain about police brutality. You said that. We put that in the book. We got you on the record. Your ass been grassed ever since. Then, just like the phony you is, you rolled into power talking about Black Lives Matter and George Floyd. Imagine this house nigga is the first black man taking history off of George Floyd. Police brutality. That's why I'm so pissed about you, Dedrick. You and all the coons around you. Nobody wants to say to, but I'm always gonna say, because nobody in their right mind, nigga, gonna tell me to shut up or try to stop me. I'm not, Lord, I'm not responsible for my actions. I'm gonna do this revolutionary work. House nigga, you had the nerve to sound the crooks and criminals complain about police brutality when Miss Miss Lynch, D. Ray Obama wanted some justice. You said only crooks and criminals complain about police brutality. Then you, like the house nigga you is, you used the suffering of black people, rolled into office. And then when we start saying, hey, about some of this police brutality, you back to, oh man, I don't let the crooks and criminals play. Ain't no police, I don't see no police brutality. This is disgusting. But I knew a phony like you couldn't help yourself. Once you got in the city power and you seen how corrupt and how they is taking and seizing land and all kind of, they watching people properties, they making sure the properties go under, making sure people can't build them up, and then they send we gonna investigate too. How the fuck did everybody ever work for the city? Y'all, and I don't get a lot of y'all city councilmen, how the fuck a lot of y'all motherfuckers own 2-3 properties all over Texas City? Your gas is getting investigated. We open up Pandora's box. Thank that. You better get Dedrick out there right now. That's all. See, a lot of black people coming into power, they shutting up because they get to see some black people land too. who the city makes sure people don't pay their taxes and run it to the ground. I always wonder why. East side, south side. This is so run down. The stores, you go down Texas Avenue, they're not building nothing up. They wanted it like that. We go down 6th Street. It's all ugly. I saw us touch growing up. They want it like that. You know why? Send our property value shooting down. They done killed the wealth of the black community. That's how you kill people's wealth. Money is in your home. That's another reason they push that junk and they want all the crack and all the crime in your area. Bring down the property values. People ain't paying taxes. They saying people houses all drug infested. Seize it. Some people made a mistake and willed the homes to crackheads and they lost the property. But all the city, the white supremacists and they bootlicking, buck dancing, Greek freaks swooping in, buying everybody's shit up. It's a scandal. It's going on down here in Galveston too. It's going on down here in Galveston. Yes, Galveston. Y'all got a lot of people, ex-judges and shit like that. Y'all pull them same scams. They see, and they work for the city. They got all the access to the books, the files. They targeting our people. But like I was saying earlier, they never let nobody build their shit up. You ain't get no permits to build you ain't get no permits to make these houses look better and rise this property value. You know, y'all sell and get out of here. But something's happened. Everybody started losing all their property up and down 6th Street. Next thing you know, a few years back, they say we're going to make 6th Street beautiful again. Businesses booming. Now it's just a lovely place to be, like the boardwalk. You can hold hands, sing, kiss your lady. Nobody is going to bother you. But the black people lost all that property. Next in the hands of people who didn't like them. And this is the nefarious actions going on in Texas. But guess what? It didn't stop. Now you got this buck dancer in office, and he not pissed about what happened to his neighborhood on the east side. So he didn't give a damn. He won't in on that. But you see what, Dedrick? You should have never thought they were going to let you act like you was white and could rip off stuff and build up generational wealth. You know, boy, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered, nigga. They just fed you, hog. For the slaughtering, boy, that's why so many criminal complaints is being filed. And this one right here, where they saying y'all is holding back information that is legal for the people to get about the Public Information Act. Y'all holding it back. That the Texas City Secretary, he worked for you. The only reason he's denying this, denying that is for you. To hide what you're doing. I imagine, Dedrick, you made a rule. So, you go to the city hall or go to one of the city commissioners meetings. You can go talk in there and let them know how you feel about certain policies that's going on in the city. For years, you get to just stand up, have your peace. But ever since the big game hunters, Cofield, King Wine, King and Poop, applying that pressure to Dedrick Jonhson and them city officials in Dirty Car, he go with a new law. First, you can only speak on whatever they talking about that day. And then you got to write it down, submit it to them, then you got to go exactly by what you had. What the hell, dictator? What the hell, man? Kim Jong-un don't do that. This is nuts. And they fought you. You see, a lot of police officers upset too. Ex-police officers, they contacted me and Adam Poole, letting us know that they appreciate us being bold and fearless, and even though we don't agree on so much. No, how can we ever agree on so much? But we can agree that Dedrick Jonhson gotta go. You see it, Dedrick? We uniting with Mexicans, whites, blacks, a serious business. We all uniting on one thing. We got one accord. You gotta go. And we already discussing who can be next. You see, this is the power revolution. Revolution is real life. Revolution is breakfast. Did a minute, bro, showing people the blueprint. How phony revolutionaries hiding out in their cities, pretending like they somebody they fucking ain't. Real revolutionaries is making power moves and overthrowing Boule. This is my warning to all of the Boule in Galveston County. I will give your ass some attention too, but I'm locking horns with Dedrick Boule Jonhson. Y'all, a lot of y'all admire him. He going down, nigga. And I'm the one who known for calling him a buck dancing, a bootlicking Greek freak house nigga, shoe shiner. You know a lot of people don't like that. Don't like it in real life. I will defend myself. But no, I don't want no problem with y'all busters. It's too funny for me to even think about slapping you around like kicking your fucking ass. You know, and I sit back and I'm so proud my pops taught me to do this the right way. Because if he didn't tell me and Pooh to do this right, I would have only known how to jump out the bushes and punish Dedrick Jonhson violently in my past life. I'm so glad I don't operate like that. No, that ain't the way to get things done in the community. It's hop out with no baseball bat and slap a buster like Dedrick Jones in his kneecap or his arm. No, that's wrong. Even though he got that dignity, that new security detail, claiming that's what we was gonna give to him. That's a lie house, nigga. The world can see. I'm giving you this. These videos is like a baseball bat to your head. You know that. Once I drop, everybody watch. You can't hide, boy. You would be mocked and laughed at. And me and that Pooh came see City Hall that day. Me and that Pooh came see City Hall, man. So I ain't gonna throw. One of your proteges got at us. They're like, man, he too fake. One of your proteges, somebody you was raising up, I even heard he could be the next mayor. When I was talking to somebody on the phone, I said, hey, we'll think about it. But he reached out. He said, man, that nigga's a fucking coward. He let y'all come in there. He let. What the fuck? Let? Only the Most High let stuff go on. Who the hell is he? Man, I can't believe that it happened in the city hall. Y'all took over the place. Revolution is a way of life. This not no game house. Nigga, Dedrick Jonhson, you going down, brother. Committing criminal acts over and over and over and over and over, allegedly. The whole everybody getting together now. You so many people discussing you. And then you got people like me and them Pooh. They know real revolutionaries. They know we not here to play and we not here just to... See, y'all thinking about power for yourselves. I'm thinking about distributing the power to the community. That's my word. That's my bond. The community getting power. And none of y'all can stop me. None of y'all can stop me, bro. You can't stop me because I'm doing this the right way. You know what I'm saying? You can only stop me if I was dirty. And y'all snitches could get me in a wrong place at the wrong time. Now you run into some trap or something in there kicking with my partners and now I got to get the case or I'm rolling around with some people I ain't got no business riding around, drugs and guns in the car, everybody getting the case, especially me. Fuck no, you think I'm that stupid? Huh? You think I'm that dumb? Oh no, I got to do this the right way so the kids can see how you deal with these Boule buck dancers. This is real revolution. This is what you got to do in your city. You got to make sure them people know exactly who you is, but you got to have your house in order. Me and little bro know no challenge. As we go about our day, ain't harass who? Be disrespectful with who? But that comes with every time they even breathe on you wrong. You nigga filing, you documenting, and you take. It's no interactions with police officers or people being disrespectful, and you don't go. I warn you, stuff that shit. See, these people come up for raises. If they have been getting complaints, I guarantee you they get kickback. Or we'll check again in another 6 months. Check it. I'm telling you. They got to tell the first time people, it's people in there that combat them. You records got to be clean, pristine. Some of these niggas, they brutalizing y'all, harassing y'all ain't filed nothing, said nothing. And quicker, I'm going to go pay a lawyer. Boy, you got to have somebody speak for you, man up. You can do that too, but you let them know you the one. They better not cross. Don't cross. Oh, they better not cross my lawyer. No, you better not fuck with me. You better disrespect me. You better realize who I am. See, man, Aunt Putin did a very powerful thing. All what the elders was doing, we love the elders. May they live forever, but they got to deal with us. We've proved you making deals with the elders, you is making them for no reason at all, because I will break and violate them goddamn deals. Man, I put them to your face. That's it. A legendary meeting happened in the book Big Game Hunting when we caught him. This was before Boule, Dedrick Jonhson. He was scared to come at me. Got in power. The boss, Chuck Dahl, was there, who handpicked you, house nigga, and then let you sit on their throne, but he really still calling the shots. Him and his family, them multi-millionaires who been running Texas City like their own personal little fiefdom. But anyway, they was there. The clergy was there. The most powerful preachers in Texas City. All the city council members, Newspapers there, everybody there. That man put him on notice. I put him on notice that day. I said, hey, man, the days of y'all manipulating my elders, I'm pointing to the elders. And they right there, they put their head down. I said, that's over with. Days y'all just thinking that y'all gonna offer or give. I don't care about none of that no more. I let them know. We gonna clean up the community. We gonna make sure the community doing the right thing. We hate crime. We against gangs. We against drugs. They looking like, what type of? No, you not. I said, yes, I am. And we gonna stand against that. But I say, I'm also gonna be against you if you try to violate any of my people. If you think that you're gonna abuse people, playing dope on them, send them back to prison for no reason, you got to go through me. Crickets. They never been talked to like this. You remember in Dallas, and this was the icing on the cake. In Dallas, I think our brother Micah X had just killed those police officers. This is what the meeting was all about. They were nervous as hell about all that was going on around the country. They decided to throw a meeting for themselves, praise themselves. Imagine somebody told me about the meeting. We wasn't invited. I called the newspaper. Hey, they're having a meeting up there to discuss Pan-African rising up all across the country and police being shot. I say, y'all ever invited me and El Pooh? She's like, oh, leaders of the Nation of Liberation. She said, Reverend Jonhson. She said, oh, I heard about you. I said, yeah, well, I got something to say. She said, you should come say it. She wanted that. She wanted that class. She wanted this. Because they sold a bunch of newspapers off this. She said, y'all should come talk to him at the meeting. I said, where's it going to be? She told us. It's always a ram in the bush, too. That's something biblical. Remember, it's always a ram in the bush. You know the story. When me and bro pulled up to go there, now the police is out, they surround, they're not letting nobody in there who ain't on the list. The most powerful preacher in Texas City for sure, Lamarck area, but he was top 3 at that time in the Galveston County area, R.I.P. Reverend Benford. Reverend Benford was getting out his car, me and little brother pull up. What? That's my daddy mentor. Oh, shoot, I see my daddy truck, he already in there. But he didn't want us there. Me and little bro went over there, Reverend Bill. Hey, what's going on? Hey, boys, what's up? You all right? Let's get you in there. He was an elderly man. Let's get you in there, Rev. He said, okay, I appreciate y'all. The police, they seen us. Man, we were Reverend Bill from, nigga, I know you not finna tell us we can't come in there. We use Rev, we got in there, got around where they was in that big banquet hall. They in there eating, they laughing, they joking, they doing all that, nigga, till me and that Pooh walked in there, nigga, then it was all this. Oh, my God. It's finna get real. Now, let me fast forward, too. When I had the mic and I told him, I say, everybody know what's going on all around the country. I say, now, y'all in here talking about police brutality and how y'all need to have these meetings and how y'all want to speak to the youth. I don't see no youth in here. Y'all know how to get in touch with them. I say, but I'm here speaking for them, me and them, Pooh. I said, I already went over. I'm against the guns, drugs, violence, all that shit. But if they play with the community, I'm going to stand up against them. Now I just let them know. I say, you see that brother that was Pan-African RBG that killed them people in Dallas? They look. I say, me and my brother is Pan-African, red, black, and green. Everybody's eyes hit the what? I say, oh yeah, free the land, free the land. I say, you see, there's misunderstandings going on. See, y'all not talking to the people y'all supposed to be talking to. That's what I want to. I say that y'all manipulating the elders. These elders don't know shit about no red, black, and green. Nothing about the Pan-African movement at the time. They know nothing. Why y'all? So I'm letting them know it's frivolous work. You need to talk to the revolutionaries. After that was over with, everybody, they did their benediction. They said their prayers. They all lined up in front of me and them Pooh to shake our hand and speak on coming together. And one of the officers told me, "Boy, you got some balls to come here like that, hey man." We not playing. But they had never in their life heard nobody let them know what me and little bro let them know. And they definitely had never thought they would see the day where the most powerful black man in the motherfucking city was in this room and I stood up and told them, they don't speak for us, nigga. I love them and they don't speak for me and little bro in the community. We here doing that. So you making arrangements that will lead to nothing. They can't fucking put out a trash can fire in the corner, much less the flame of revolution. That's what I told them. And that's when we start coming together a little bit more on trying to how we was gonna do this thing. And we to this point right now. But Dedrick Jonhson, I'm back to you. I told your boss what my rules of engagement was. You think I would ever in my life play with a shoe shiner like you? When I looked the most powerful man in Texas City who been doing this shit 40 years in his eyes, he was so fucking pissed. But what could he do? He was pissed. I was pissed. Few was pissed. We pissed. I just want to see who's going to be more mad. They put you in power to try to put an end to this. They had the blacks not rise up. You just was a black face in a hot place, so you wasn't gonna do shit for our people. I told people that, nigga, and you showed it. You proved it. Thank you, coon, for being who you are. But if you fucking Greek freaks think that y'all gonna continue this type of bullshit, you're wrong. It's the end of that in Texas City, Texas, thanks to me and Pooh. Y'all ain't gonna be pretending like y'all is being role model to young black men. I know about that fraternal bullshit. Your Greek freaks trying to get them to pledge to your fraternities, not help the community. Bring them in. Make them take the oath. House niggas, I'm sick of that shit. I'm gonna expose y'all ass, because a lot of people in the community have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. We're gonna expose y'all. I'm gonna teach classes on this shit. Y'all don't mean our community no good, nigga. And you won't be in power no more. I'm gonna beat you at your own fucking game, nigga. You're losing at your own game. You could never play on the other side of the street. You and nobody you know. I know they pissed like, damn, because you up against the real. And you gotta take this shit, boy. Or step down and go miserably on with your life. But this is your history, fam. This is not going nowhere. You will not be known as nothing but a sellout. And I'm so proud to have helped accomplish that. Cool figure.